Hello everybody, and we're back. Sorry for the cut there. Let's see. I wonder if there's a way for me to get a better shield soon. Let's see, does the bomb guy sell anything bomb-like? Nope. Alright. Now, normally I would be willing to do the level 2 dungeon right now, but considering the fact that I have the hammer, I think I'm just gonna go over here. Also, the hobo that lives here. Or the guy that just is napping under the bridge. I don't really know his name. What are you gonna give me? 10 arrows. Alright. Well, let's go to the bottom of this, which is the dungeon. Alright. I've always liked that the randomizers bill you automatically. Crap, that's another $10. And at least to get him, you don't have to go very far. Gotta pay him like 50 rupees, and he'll jump up here for us. And first thing I'm gonna have to do is get bombs out. Actually, I just realized I can't complete this dungeon. I can only do bits of it. Because this dungeon requires you to have arrows, which I do not have. I don't know if bombos will work. At that point, I may have to actually do the ice dungeon, because bombos does actually work with that, if I don't get the fire rod. Should be a key. We'll try the other door and see if bombos will work, but I don't really think it will. I can at least try to get an item here. I mean, it's not guaranteed that the boss item is going to be in a chest or something. Have magic powder. Huh, okay. I don't have shoes. Ah, crap. Not again. And again. Well, at least they didn't hurt me, I guess. Ta-da. Huh? Isn't it nice when the enemies also drop 10 arrows? Ow. That did absolutely nothing. Still nothing. Yep. I'm gonna go back to the start of the dungeon, because there's an area where I can use a key. Alright. Alright. First things first, we're gonna blow this up. There's a locked thing there, but there's also a chest down here. Which contains a key. I need to be very careful of what I use this key on. Using this key could go multiple ways. Okay, there's a key there. Let's see what's supposed to be in the big key slot, I guess. Bombs. Depending on how this goes, I may have to actually reset this by reloading a save. But I don't know, because in order to beat this dungeon fully, you actually have to have, you know, arrows, which I don't have. Okay. Ow. Okay. Alright. Okay. Well, I can't do anything else except go through this door. I could try to go through the other door, but it really wouldn't work. Ah, great. Okay. Big key. Not really all that helpful to me. Okay, lantern time. What's in here? A key. That's good. Means I can go to the big chest room. Another key. That's also good. So I won't be soft-locked in the dungeon. Alright. Okay. Problem is, I don't know where that particular thing leads. I know this one leads to the big chest, and I do need that. Okay. What's in here? The red mail. The best armor in the game, just laying there. That also makes me believe that the dungeon item is not going to be the dungeon item. The bow! And not a moment too soon. But that also means that this is either going to be the compass or the map, and the boss is going to drop the map or the compass at that point. Because I got the item that would probably... Oh, the hook shot! I just got 3 dungeon items in a row. That's very good. I can now complete the level 2 dungeon. Of, the Dark World, that is. Normally. Following that, I should have almost no hiccups beating this dungeon now. Piece of heart. Okay. I don't think arrows do anything unless they're silver to these guys, yeah. Ow. Alright. Please be a heart. Nope. Okay. Can work with this. The red mail is going to be so useful, though. Okay. There's also this. You can't really get to the boss room without the arrows either. I think I actually have to hit blue for this. Nope. Actually needed red. It's kind of funny. Okay. Oh, that doesn't have a very long range at all. Did I ever switch to the... Nope. That explains a lot. So I actually need a key for that, which means I have to go back to the start of the dungeon because there was an area I could not go. Alright. Carbon copy room version of the room before. Usually I like to get rid of that one first, because he's the one that, shoots at you. Okay. I don't think Zelda games have brought back the fight on the elevator, except for... a key! Except for, Alright, this is fairies. This is a random chest. Also, I exited screen too fast. No bottles. None are empty. Alright. Let's do this. That's the compass. Also, it just occurred to me I haven't even done Blind's Dungeon yet, and I could almost beat the game. Of course, I'm gonna have to do every dungeon anyway. That's kind of the whole point. You have to get all the crystals. Also, I can't really beat the game without the kindness of Maria, and... I'm assuming I'm gonna need ether, because that's what you need for the Swamp Palace. The fire rod. It's a lot that I have to get, actually, under some thinking about it. Alright. Crap. Bam. Ow. I think I have to defeat all of the enemies in order to progress. Have to do them one at a time, I guess. Very glad that I have half magic. Okay. And the boss, which is very tough, by the way. Let's try to take him out. In order to even battle the boss, you have to destroy his mask. Which takes an obscene amount of hits already. Then you want to switch to your bow. And hit him square in the noggin. As many times as it takes. Either that or this boss is extremely difficult to just use your sword. You get too close and he spits fire at you. The map! Who could have guessed? And with that, in the next episode, we'll be tackling another dungeon. See you guys then.